I knew it. I knew it was something strange about Shannon Sharpe. They have a video that's coming out, and guess what? They are leaking Shannon Sharpe to P. Diddy parties. P. Diddy parties. Can you guys believe it? Press 1 if you can believe that Shannon Sharpe was at those Diddy parties. No way. I cannot believe it. And I want to know, what do you guys think about this? And I think, okay, he introduced or interviewed Cat Williams. Cat Williams was saying all that stuff about Puff Daddy, and Shannon Sharpe ain't say nothing. No wonder why Shannon Sharpe felt uneasy. Did you guys see Shannon Sharpe in that interview? He just seemed like he was uneasy, like he was scared that Cat Williams was going to expose him, okay? But honey, I tell you, I won't be shocked that Shannon Sharpe was at them Diddy parties. They said they have some videos, and they are talking about it in this video. I cannot tell you if everything in this video is true or not. That's not up to me. I'm bringing you guys the tea like you guys want me to, so we can look at it together. And I want you guys to put in the comment section, let me know what you guys think, okay? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Mr. Sweet Spot. I'm your host, Gigi, and check this video out, y'all.
Shannon should just step out with his boyfriend and let people know I'm bisexual, but this is who I'm with. And every now and then I experience my wild side.
You think he's a zest monster?
And others. Lil Rod says hidden cameras were in every room of Diddy's homes. Lil Rod believes that Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person that has attended his freak-off parties.
That's the extent.
Oh, you getting freaky?
Huh? Hey, guys.
Give me some more.
It's too soon, John.
Y'all, Shannon Sharpe's Bodyguard leaked footage of Shannon at a Diddy party, and it's way deeper than we thought. We've been hearing rumors for years, but now proof has surfaced that Shannon was indeed at those infamous Diddy parties. And get this, in the middle of it all, the Bodyguard also dropped a major claim that Shannon might be bisexual. But hold up, it doesn't stop there, y'all. The Bodyguard didn't just stop at rumors. He's got allegations flying about Shannon's involvement in some pretty shady activities at these parties, including, allegedly, being with underage girls. That's a whole different level of wild, and it's not something you want to miss. So let's get into it. Okay, first off, Shannon Sharpe's career right now, it's a mess. The Hall of Fame tight end turned media mogul has been hit with serious legal troubles, including an SA lawsuit. But now, this whole new leak from his bodyguard is adding a whole new layer to the drama. His bodyguard, who goes by the name Saka Zumba, made a tweet that has the whole internet buzzing. Here's what he said. FNDA, that Ninja Shannon met his 304 at a Diddy party when she was 17. Watch Cat back and you'll understand. As soon as he posted that, the tweet got deleted faster than you can say cancel culture. But y'all know nothing ever truly disappears on the internet. The tweet spread like wildfire, and the receipts started pouring in. The timing of this leak is no accident either. Right after Shannon announced he was stepping away from ESPN until the NFL preseason, and now fans are really questioning what's going on behind closed doors. Now, y'all, if you think this is shocking, trust me, it's not the first time a bodyguard's had to spill the beans on the weirdness that goes down at those Diddy parties. This kind of thing has been a known secret in the industry. Bodyguards have been walking with celebrities for years, and it's no secret that they often accompany them to these high-profile, high-risk parties. In fact, there's a bodyguard named Big Homie CC who used to guard Jamie Foxx, and he's gone on record saying that he saw some bizarre things at these parties. He's even said that men were running around naked at one of Diddy's infamous gatherings. So yeah, Shannon's bodyguard isn't the first to call out this craziness.
Related that was given
Diddy
to him.
will pull up and get wild with you by himself. Like he's not soft. So that's the whole thing with him. Like,
now, the absolute craziest part of this whole leak is the claim that Shannon Sharpe allegedly slept with a 17-year-old girl at one of those Diddy parties. Y'all know Shannon has been adamant about saying he never attended those Diddy parties. He's even said in an interview with Kai Cenat that at the time, he wasn't big enough to be invited. According to Shannon, he wasn't at that level of fame to be part of those wild parties. But we're left to wonder, really?
You ever was at the Diddy party?
No.
Never?
I ain't never been invited. I ain't that big. I mean, maybe if I was in the position that I'm in now, but back then, no.
I mean, think about it. Shannon was big in sports, but he blew up even bigger as a media personality. Was this part of his big break? There are even rumors floating around that celebrities had to take part in these acts to become part of the inner circle. And Suge Knight has been on record talking about the boiled egg test, saying it was used as an initiation to see if celebrities were ready for the industry's elite circles. I mean, yikes, right? This is Hollywood-level messiness, and Shannon's bodyguard just added fuel to the fire.
It's called the boiled egg test. It's a take a boiled egg, a raw boiled egg, have those guys put their pants down and bend over and they stick it up their ass. The eggs break, they say they're not ready yet. They ain't put enough work in.
And here's the thing. Shannon went from being a respected NFL player to a media icon. He was everywhere, on sports networks, making appearances, talking his talk, and gaining followers. Could it be that he had to go through the same kind of initiation that other celebs did to really make it to the top? Look, I'm not saying Shannon did anything illegal, but it's weird that he's been so adamant about not attending the Diddy parties, especially considering how many others have hinted at the opposite. Like Bow Wow even came out saying he missed the parties, but he doesn't quite give a reason why. There's always something being hidden, right?
Damn, we ain't going. He was just such a gatekeeper for the liquor in the clubs, like he was everything hip hop.
If you really think about it, the rumors are starting to line up in a way that makes you go, wait, what if? For years, whispers have been going around about Diddy's parties and the secretive nature of the people who attend them. And let's not forget, Diddy himself has long been speculated about in terms of his bedroom preferences. So could Shannon be a part of that world, but just in the closet? I mean, if you really sit back and think about it, Shannon's been at the center of so many rumors. And that whole Diddy getting his body thing has been said about so many other celebrities too. Why not Shannon? It's definitely not the craziest theory. Now, let's talk about Cat Williams, because y'all know he's no stranger to controversy. He's got his own list of things to say, and one of the first people to hint at the idea of Shannon Sharpe being on the DL was Cat Williams. Back when Cat went on Club Shay Shay, he low-key made a comment that got a lot of people talking. Now let's talk about why the DL rumors are even gaining more steam. People are seeing certain things and connecting dots. You know how it goes, once the rumor mill starts turning, it's hard to stop. So, one fan had this to say, and it kind of sums up the whole vibe. I thought Shannon was on the DL. I just thought he liked fancy and borderline feminine rich guy things. I know lots of guys like that who have money, and some of them absolutely slam. Well, you know, liking those types of things likely helps them do that, IMO. Now, some of y'all might be like, wait, what? But listen, people are really connecting Shannon's high-end taste, his refined style, and his slightly feminine mannerisms to the possibility of him being on the DL. It's not about him being outwardly on the DL. It's about how his image is portrayed. Y'all know the rich guy aesthetic, luxury, designer brands, and living that lavish lifestyle. But could that be masking a deeper truth? Maybe. So here's where things take a turn, right? The whole DL theory didn't just get pushed forward by gossip. It started getting real when Shannon himself, unintentionally or not, leaked an audio of him getting busy on Instagram Live. Now, y'all, we all know that going live on Instagram isn't something you do by accident, right? It's next to impossible to butt dial your way into a live session, especially if you're, doing something private. But that's exactly what happened. Shannon was caught in the act on IG Live.
It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male. I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving.
So naturally, after the leak, Shannon had to address it. He hopped on social media stating that he was just being a man doing male things. He even went as far as saying that he should not be judged for what he was doing. After all, he's a man, right? And here's the kicker. He mentioned that Cat Williams called him up and told him they couldn't be out here saying he's on the DL. Why did Cat feel the need to defend him so strongly? Sounds like damage control to me.
Phone ring. It's Cat Williams. So I said, yeah, bro, what's up? The first thing out of his mouth, guess what he said, Ocho?
Oh,
You ain't they.
Now, Despite Shannon's so-called damage control, people are still side-eyeing him. In fact, one user put it loud and clear in their comment. There definitely is a real possibility that he's on the DL. Most likely that Insta Live was staged to make it look like he's blowing girls' backs out, when in reality, he's blowing other things. I could care less what a man is attracted to. But damn, if you aren't ashamed of it or don't care, then why all the theatrics just to try to prove you're not? Anybody that's used Instagram Live knows it's next to impossible to accidentally butt dial your way into Live, and when it happens, he just happened to be having X. Stop it, it was staged, and it definitely looks like there was a reason for the show, definitely suspect. So, yeah, you can see that not everyone is buying this whole "I'm a man doing man things" excuse. People are looking at the live leak, the timing, and everything surrounding it, and they're calling BS. Could it be that Shannon staged it just to show that he's not on the DL? It's hard not to think so. And speaking of leaked tapes, this rabbit hole goes deep. As y'all know by now, Tony Busby is now representing Gabriella Zuniga. She's the woman claiming Shannon Sharpe did unimaginable things to her. We're talking race play, bondage, domination. It's giving 50 Shades of Shay Shay, but make it disturbing. Allegedly, she has a recording, a whole visual recording of Shannon doing the most behind closed doors.
And now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down.
And here's the kicker. Remember when the feds raided Diddy's mansions? Turns out those walls were watching, hidden cameras everywhere. The rumors say there's a chance Shannon got caught up in that surveillance system too, which means even if he's out here denying everything with his chest, a clip might be out there, just sitting, waiting, ready to be dropped once the noise dies down. Y'all know how this industry operates. Quiet storms always follow the chaos.
And others. Lil Rod says hidden cameras were in every room of Diddy's homes. Lil Rod believes that Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage.
But now let's talk about the bigger picture. Some people are saying Shannon ain't just caught in the crossfire. He's being targeted. The industry has a reputation, okay? They build you up, use you, then snatch the rug out from under you the minute you get too powerful or too honest. And Shannon, he was this close to signing a massive $100 million deal. Then boom, everything falls apart. Next thing we know, he's stepping down from ESPN after becoming one of the most recognized voices in sports media. And people ain't forgetting that he gave Cat Williams his platform, the platform that shattered the illusion. All those Diddy rants, the secrets, the exposure. Cat even brought up Bishop T.D. Jakes and alleged ties to Diddy's twisted empire. And fun fact, T.D. Jakes stepped down from his role at his church too, allegedly due to growing pressure and whispers of misconduct. It all connects.
But decades. Because major moves take time. It may look like it was suddenly, but you don't know what the background work was.
But that ain't even the wildest tea of it all, because Whack 100 also slid into the mix. He came out and said it plain. Shannon Sharpe might just be BI, and that man needs to live in his truth instead of running from it.
I definitely think he's bisexual.
Why do you think that? Just because his pants fit weird or whatever? That one meme?
His mannerisms. His mannerisms, and I think he's bisexual. I mean, and you're
not basing that on anything besides
I'm gonna say something I thought I would never say.
It looks weird sometimes.
I'm gonna say something I thought I would never say.
Sure.
But I gotta keep it real. I listened to Tasha K the other day.
And honestly, some people agree. They're like, if Shannon had come out on his own terms, none of this would have ammo against him. Instead, he's stuck playing defense, while folks keep lobbing bombs at him left and right. One fan even threw some subtle shade towards Shannon's show, saying, "When I first heard he called his show Shay Shay, I thought it was a joke. I can't see any straight man making that call, ever." And another added, ever since Shannon was called DL, he's been showing out. Leak X video, now X charges. What's next? At this point, it's getting real hard to defend Shannon, y'all. Like, let's keep it real. Between the DL rumors, the convenient IG leaks, the lawsuits, the alleged tapes, and now people straight up saying he might be one of Diddy's boys, it's not looking good for Uncle. But now, I gotta know, what do y'all think? Do you believe Shannon Sharpe was really caught up in Diddy's wild parties? Or is it all just a smear campaign to ruin him before that big money deal? Was the IG live leak with that woman real? Or was it a carefully staged cover-up to kill the DL rumors? And be honest, do you think Shannon's past with Cat Williams and letting him expose the industry is what really got him targeted like this? Let's get into it in the comments below. I need to hear your thoughts on this whole messy situation. And don't forget, if you're into this kind of juicy, deep dive drama with a whole lot of receipts and even more speculation,